like that. I'm sorry, Even on the death, I might lie and tell her that I'll do it, but the devil is a lie. I don't think I could get through it. E.V. Hill, and you can YouTube it, took his text from Job chapter 1, verse 21. The Lord giveth, and the Lord hath taken away. The title of his eulogy was My Wife's Death from a Biblical Perspective. And I found myself, Pastor, asking the question, what is it that makes us Timex Christians? Why do we seem to be able to take a licking and keep on ticking? Why do we not lose heart? Dr. Swan, I thought about Huntsville, Alabama. Dr. Swan and I went to school together. I'm the only one who still calls him Llewellyn. That's what the L stands for, just in case you don't know. And I remember being in Huntsville, Alabama, when the water fountains were designated colored and white. And I remember as students, we said, we're going to go down to the white church in Huntsville because these are God's remnant people. Certainly they will let us in. And a group of us went down, and as we tried to get through the door, a deacon about 6'5" stood and explained to us that we would probably be more happy worshiping with the coloreds. And yet today, I am an ordained minister in the denomination that turned me away. Why do we not lose heart? Why do we not just throw up our hands and scream? Oh, we have had God raising up people throughout the millennia who refused in the face of the most cataclysmic pushback to lose heart. James Weldon Johnson tried to capture it when he said, "Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died." How do you kill hope in the womb? Yet with a steady feet beat, have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed? We want to lose heart, but we have come over a road that with tears have been watered. Pastor, I think I'm going to preach a little bit today. I feel something pushing me. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out of the gloomy path. Still now we stand at last where the bright gleams of our bright hope is cast. Why do we not lose heart? Why do we not cry out with the philosopher Marvin Gaye, mothers, mothers, there are far too many of you crying. Brothers, 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 there are far too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Fathers, there's no need to escalate. War is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we got to find a way to bring some understanding here. Pastor, I only heard that song one time. Pray for me. Lord have mercy. What's going on? Why do we not lose heart so that the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls? Why do we not lose heart? That's what I am wrestling with today. And I've just stopped by to unburden my soul. I walked in at the age of 8 and watched my daddy pointing a loaded gun at my mother in the kitchen. Why do we not lose heart? 3 times before my 13th birthday, I came home from school and our furniture was out on the street. We were evicted. Why do we not lose heart? 3 times before I was a teenager, I was touched inappropriately by strangers in the toxic pathology that I grew up in. Why do we not lose heart? When even it seems like the people who call themselves the remnant are turning their backs on us, why do we not throw up our hands and say to Gehenna with it? Why do we not lose heart? Well, to appreciate why we do not lose heart, we need to understand, first of all, why we do lose heart. Because the truth of the matter is, sometimes we lose heart. Martin Luther King Jr. described a riot as the cry of the unheard. There was a reporter, Joy, I forget her last name, from MSNBC, and she was interviewing in my neighborhood this tall, attractive brother, handsome young man, and she was saying, why all of this rioting? And very articulately, he said, you wouldn't be talking to me right now if we hadn't exploded. And I thought about Langston Hughes's declamation, what happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and run? Does it crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load. Or does it explode? Oh yes, sometimes it does explode. We lose heart because of waning physical strength. Truth of the matter is, we're not what we used to be physically. We patch it up, we cover it up, we throw on a bow tie and try to fix this crack and that, but we're not what we used to be. Okay? Every day we are one step closer to dying. And we are reminded, Ecclesiastes 12 has a wonderful way of describing the decline of our physical energies. I don't know if you can get Ecclesiastes 12 up there. I didn't give that text, but remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And then it describes how the keepers of the house, those legs, they tremble. It says, you'll be afraid of that which is high. Older folk with brittle bones afraid to get up high. It says the grinders are few. That was before they could do what they do dentally now, and desire shall fail. That was in the pre-Viagra dispensation. So it is talking about the decline that comes with physical, with the years passing by, and we lose heart. It is no accident that in 1 Kings chapter 19, when Elijah was suicidal, remember Elijah looked up to heaven after fleeing from Jezebel, and he said, Elizabeth. No, that's another one. I mean, he said, my bad. He said, Lord, I'm the only one left trying to serve you. I'm the last vegetarian in your kingdom. So just go ahead and take me. Just take my life. Well, come to think of it, Elijah wasn't a vegetarian. That raven brought him meat. But the point is, my bad, brought him ackee. Dr. Swan, praise God. All right, and God used an unclean bird. See, God can use an unclean thing for his glory. Oh, bless his holy name. Elijah said, take me. God said, I am not even going to try to correct his cognitive dissonance. I'm not even going to try to do that. Give him some food and let him sleep. The man is exhausted. Woke him up again. I want to talk to him. No. I'm not even going to talk to him. Feed him again and let him sleep some more. The brother was worn out. Dr. Doggett, I got a hill where I live in Northern Virginia, and I've been running up that hill 5 times a week.